And so that encouraged me to speak about immigrants.
So Solveiga, what's one thing you believe you've changed your mind on recently?
Being on the social media, because public recording is very difficult for me, but I see the value it can bring to others. And when I compare myself to others, I see how imperfect I am. But when I compare myself where I was 20 years ago, I feel proud.
What is your secret to unwinding?
Biking, it helps me tremendously.
If you could remove one awful thing in the world today, what would that be and why?
The way we perceive enemies. If we stop perceiving another person as an enemy, the world will be better because we'll act differently.
What's the best and worst advice you ever received?
So the best advice I received recently from my mentor Calvin, who told me, Solveiga, if you're not going to lead, who will? If you're not going to speak, who will? And sometimes alternatives are not acceptable. And so that encouraged me to speak about immigrants. The worst advice, to do the same way as we done historically, because we never can improve on.
And last question, if you could have lunch with anyone who's ever lived, who would that be and why?
It's difficult, but it will be my best friend who died from a cancer several years ago. And I wish to have another conversation with him again because he was very important in my life and a lot of things changed and I would like to have that opportunity.